Everyone, please remember the unscalator. Whoop. Whoop. Why does he go under her skirt like that? Why can't you just have him slide down like in a less odd position? After I place the pizza boxes on the tablet, I run around the corner. I text Danny from here and hiding. I hear footsteps from Outback approaching the door. Like, do you have like a store called Outback in your backyard for some reason? The door slides open. I told you it was nothing. Pissing all by yourself, handsome. I told you it was nothing. The bird probably crashed on it. You know, I'm scared of that, Chad. You're a bird. Shouldn't you be like, yeah, it was me who crashed into it? I need my big, strong sister to protect me. She lives with her dad. You're a grown man, Danny. No, you're not. Apparently you're in junior year. No, apparently you're in senior year. No, apparently you're mentally 5 years old. You're a grown man, Danny. I pop out from behind the counter. Guess who, bro? You did all this for this? This is it? This is the grand reveal? You put her through all that in spite of the fact that she's already having a rough time. And she was like, I don't like this. I don't want to do this. And you forced her anyway. For this. This is why you did that. Honestly, you could propose to her on one knee right now, and it would still be a little... Guess about pizza! Alia and Danny jump in the surprise. Danny starts laughing. Alia, on the other hand, starts having rapid growth syndrome. Angrily walks around the counter. I thought you said you couldn't come. Oh, crap. She said my plan was shit. And it was shit. How could it be? Why isn't the person who doesn't appreciate it unappreciative? Yeah, it is Reddit gold levels of what the fuck is the plan? She's coming in pretty fast. I'll pound that bald head of yours into the ground. Oh, my elbows up in front of me and walk back. Wait, I'm just a little guy. We could have had fun together this whole time. Instead, I had to wait 5 fucking hours with these losers. For what? For what? Now's the time where I use that candy bar. She's not 5! I act cocky and get on one knee. Jesus, please stop, Wait. Before you vanquish me, almighty Alia. Allow me a moment for you to... I take out Alia's favorite candy bar, holding it out like I proposed. Remember, this is the candy bar he got from his teacher. He didn't even buy it himself. Molten 2-week-old candy bar. Oh my god. I mean, it was in his pocket the whole time. He might have sat on it even. This man's like, this is the greatest gift. This is how I can compensate for everything I've done. 2-week-old, moldy, molten candy bar. All is forgiven, and then he gets smacked. Oh, fuck this guy. God. New Vegas, toilet secret. You can't just post toilet secrets like that, Como. You can't just do that. I take out... Okay. Reconsider. Alia's fate completely changes from anger to pure joy. Okay, so she is bipolar. Dude, that fucking transition's way too fast. She nearly tackles me to the ground to grab the can. No, she has. The art implies that she has. Meanwhile, Danny and Zelda stand there looking extremely awkward. Mr. Wiltz was right. She'll bite the hand that feeds her. Oh shit, it's poison. She oddly gets the wrapper off before whoop. I'm a snake. I can eat plastic. All is forgiven. But if you ever do that again... She hugs me while we lie there on the floor. Danny is like, dude, no PDA, God, fuck. On the floor? Oh, man, you actually did bring pizza. I thought you were kidding. Are you a magnet, babe? Because it looks like you have 2 poles. Holy shit, that's a good one. Oh, fuck. Holy. It smells really good. I raise my pointer finger up. I told you. You didn't have to do that, man. I already got us food. Like, dude, we need to coordinate better. I couldn't show up empty-handed. He's very considerate. What were you planning to eat otherwise? Alia continues to hug me. She lifts me off the floor and she gets up. Because of a fucking candy bar? Even though she has scales, they're very soft. She backs me tighter. Crack on my back. Step on the crack, break your back. If she hadn't done so already, I swear she could have snapped me in half. The tail whacks back and forth rapidly. Whip your tail back and forth. She whips her tail back and forth. She squeezes me so tight that my face is turning red from the lack of oxygen. Should I turn blue? That's my attack. You're blue now. Ollie, I can't breathe. Let him go before you actually kill him. Thankfully, she gently puts me down. I take a big gulp of air. Like that song. Having myself a pizza, taking a gulp of air. The feeling of relief washes over my lungs. Dude, what the fuck? I love air. Ever see you get such a feeling before? Oh, he gets him on top of his head. Shut up, Danny. Ow! What are we waiting for? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? We all partake in the pizza that I bought. I am the king. I am the god and lord emperor. I acquired pizza. Worship me. Step on the crack, break your mama's back. Mom screams in anguish. Step on a crack, break your papa's back. Mailman's drops. Fuck. These jokes are so much better than anything in this game so far. Danny's parents joined us too, but not long before they went to bed. Why are the tallest people sitting on the floor? Zelda sits on the couch next to Danny while I and I take the floor. We play a game on Danny's console where we all shoot hordes of zombies and see the highest round we can get to. Around 48. Whoa. It is midnight, and Zelda eventually passes out before the round ends while leaning on Danny. Both of them end up hitting the sack, leaving only Ali on me. We mute the TV so we don't wake him up with their well-needed sleep. Around 3 a.m., Ali and I start to doze off. Listen, I can believe that Anon can stay up until 3 a.m. I can't believe Un can do that. I can barely believe if Inko pulls it off. In fact, I think she's already asleep. It's her sheer willpower that's keeping her sitting up straight with her eyes closed. COD Zombies. Alright, you get a pass if it's what it was before Black Ops 3. What happened to COD Zombies in Black Ops 3 that it's so bad? Thankfully, there's an air mattress already blown up for us. I press the power button on the console and it beeps before shutting off. Who fucking cares? Why are you wasting words on this? I see her eyes slowly peek open. Half asleep, she rolls over onto the bed. I crawl in... Wait. He's getting... Listen, I think we all know by this point, right, that I am not the most close-minded individual. I'm fairly open to all kinds of chicanery. But even I think that given the situation, it's a little weird to get in bed with Alia. Like, considering all the shit you said about how hot she is and how you're practically dating and everything. I don't know. This feels a little weird. I don't know, man. I need... Huh. I crawled next to her, turning away from shyly. I wanted to think of being a creep. You have one bed for some reason. Also, as I look at this couch is not facing a TV. What kind of modern living room is this? Also, is that a fucking, like, air vent and a kitchen directly opposite your living space? What is this house? She's rolled into a ball, taking up most of the bed space. What little room I have, I fall asleep fairly quickly. Wow. Why does this auto fade out? Why can't it just stick around for me to prompt? I wake up feeling something heavy on my chest. Oh, you're still asleep, but she's no longer in a ball. Her tail stripped across me, probably stealing my body, which is kind of charming. Why do I feel so cold even with a blanket on us? That's not how heat works. I rub my eyes and gently move Ellie's tail off of me. Danny's out cold, but Zelda's not here. I look around trying to find any trace of her. Well, you know what they say. Un, dos, and vanished without a trace. I'm extremely intelligent. Espada's sitting out. Why do you keep writing it like that? On one of the beach chairs. I wonder what she's doing out there. Man, why does it constantly rain in this man's backyard? I carefully open the back door. Zelda notices me and waves. After closing the door, I sit down next to her. How'd you sleep? Better than I thought, especially with eyes till. Why are we having a moment with fucking Zelda? The amount of times that these two characters are talking, and I'm like, wow. Do I just have a type? Careful, she'll sap all your body heat. And she won't even ask or pay or do anything that relates to consent. She'll just fucking steal it. And no one will ever know. That's what I thought, too. We both chuckle. I guess it's like the Matrix. I know she was. I kind of like it. She could take all the body heat she needs. Dude, you went in bed with her and were shy and weird about it. And then you wake up and you're covered in her and she's stealing your body like, yeah, baby. Bonerific. All the toaster toasts. Ugh. All toasters toast. Whoa. What's gotten into me? What is this music? Fuck it, man. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to take a minute. If we're gonna play music like this, I'm sorry. We're not playing this. We're playing something. We're playing some proper music here. You all know what I'm thinking of. No, not this one. Okay, that won't work. Maybe? It's not the song I'm thinking of. Is it Yesteryear? God, what am I thinking of? Shit, I'm thinking of a... Uh... I'm thinking of do 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 do. It's none of these. I guess this one will work. Harmony. Anyway, let's play some real manly music. Whoa, what's gotten into me? Oh, I don't know, but your penis has gotten in the corridor. You passed out last night. She smiles and puts her hand on her snout. She's smiling and snouting. Damn. I know. When I woke up in front of Danny, my face turned so red. You're cold-blooded! Why the fuck can you even blush? I just realized that's weird. We blush in order to expel heat. I know it's also part of, like, communication, but for a cold-blooded creature, that's dangerous. I'm happy I wasn't awake to see it. I'm sure I would have loved it. You two are very close. Zelda blushes, putting her hands in her lap and smiling. We've been friends ever since freshman year. He was so bold back then. Is he not bold now? He just walked right up to me, introduced himself, and asked to be friends. That seems pretty on the nose to me. I used to be shy, but the confidence that radiated off of him that day told me I had to be his friend. It's been like that way ever since. That is a lot about Zelda that has like a Liz energies. I don't know how to explain it. He broke me out of my quiet shell and filled it with his more... why does everyone have shells and walls? She looked back through her memory, remembering all the happy and sweet times they shared. One time my class was having a party, but the teacher said if we didn't bring a treat, we couldn't participate. What kind of dick move is that? What kind of fucking asshole is that teacher? Hey kid, if you're too poor to afford a treat, you can go fuck yourself. This is the rich people club. Poor kids, kill yourself. Jesus. Treat for stomach pain. Rock human hurts my tummy. What the fuck? There is no justice in this world. Da, 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 da. Man, RuneScape's got the tracks. They got the snaz music, which is better than jizz music, I guess. I was the only person who couldn't bring anything. We couldn't afford it at the time. I'm dirt poor. Oh, you're one of those paupers. Ew. The only paupers I like hanging out with is in Magic the Gathering. Although, admittedly, I'm more of a Black Lotus guy. He takes out 5, like, rated 10 copies, and he's like, ugh, I use these to wipe my ass every morning. Ugh. Ugh. Danny, did you know she plays Pauper? Ugh. Ugh. Again, that's such a dick fucking move from your parents. You're literally too poor to afford it. What an asshole. Jizz music's whatever that band in Jabba the Hutt was playing. I know, that's why. He saw me sitting in the hall and spent the period with me. During lunch, he bought me anything I wanted, and even some extras. He basically bribed me to be his girlfriend. Oh, that's so sweet. He can be an idiot sometimes, but he more than makes up for it. What did he do? That Danny. He tied a bunch of fireworks together and set them off at the same time. That is very dangerous. Did it work? No! It was too heavy to launch and he blew himself up in the process. That is very dumb. Wait a minute, this is bullying. I can't believe he did that. I think if he died, I wouldn't know either of these people. I have to go back in time and kill this motherfucker. I'm sorry, man. This music's just fucking jamming. Dance with me. Dance the dance of life. Where is the song I think of? It goes do 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 do. Might be around Rock then? I don't know. It's been a while. I'm sorry. I really like Ice to Meet You. Kaboom? Yes, Rico. Kaboom. To think if he died, I wouldn't know either. So, Jesus fucking Christ, that's depressing. I wonder what the friend group I would have ended up in. Maybe someone, you know, I wouldn't be weird and abusive to. Another time he jumped off the roof and into the pool. He almost missed. That would have hurt. He would have broken his damn neck. Do you have any idea how many near-death experiences Danny has? He has no survival instincts. He jumps in front of every car. On every fucking car. I have to put him on a leash. Every day I wake up, and I know that I have to stop him from killing himself, Un. I'm not dating him. I just feel obliged to stop him from killing himself. I don't have a life anymore, Un. My entire life is just stopping this fucking idiot from killing himself. It's nothing but stress. As dumb as he can be, he's twice as sweet. He spoils me and always gets me what I need. He keeps bribing me to stop him from killing himself. And even gets my lady products when I run out. He has a powerful eye on you. It's kind of weird that he's monitoring your period, but whatever, man. Yeah, that is really weird. He always puts my needs first. I wish he could slow down. Let me spoil him too. Aren't you poor? Do I hear what I think I do? I give her a cheeky smile, knowing that what she's unconsciously telling me. I didn't say that. I mean, I might. I hear the back door slide open. Danny's groggily walking outside. Hey, guys. Whoa, his voice is really deep when he's tired. It's like he drinks gravel and is trying to sell me one of those Eve 150 trucks. Whoa, who's this guy? Voice is warmed up. I think it's warmed up enough. Zelda stares at him with a seductive look. No, she's looking at him horny, man. That's not seductive. She doesn't need to realize she said that out loud. She's in on? Her eyes go wide as she mumbles and turns away from embarrassment. And her sprite doesn't even bother turning around? I see. Danny walks behind her, putting a hand on her shoulder. He massages her shoulder, which she enjoys a lot. Don't get too rowdy. The look on Zelda's face says she's enjoying every second of the massage. I begin to laugh. Okay, lovebirds, it's too early for this. The door slides open, but before I can see what it is, a silver tail wraps around my neck and drags me towards the house. I playfully scream as I'm dragged back to the slightly warmer house. Help! Help! I need your aid is cold. I check my phone's weather app. It's, I'm sorry, I don't speak Italian. One moment. I need to translate this into 17 Celsius. That's not that warm, especially not for someone cold-blooded. Grab by the neck. Oh! Oh, it's around the fucking neck? Dude, not even the waist? I try to speak, but the end of a tail is covering my mouth. Oh, you're being murdered, man. Cold-blooded. Alright, so that's if it gets you still a reptile, and they get colder sooner than humans. So that looks fine, though? Maybe she likes the cold better. Maybe it's because Aya's a bitch. The cold-hearted, cold-blooded bitch. Aya literally drags me back to bed, getting under that blanket with me, still coiled in her tail. She fell asleep so quickly! Was she even awake? I text Danny before I could suffocate. Text him your will and testament. It's what he needs right now. Hold on, we need to get another song. Oh, shit, I think that wasn't the song I was playing. Okay, that was Yesteryear. Flute Salad. Oh, I like this one. Man, we invented peak music in 2004. Da 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 da. Ba ba da ba 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 da. Ba ba da ba 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 da. The bigger you are, the less it matters that you are cold-blooded. Generally speaking, the larger body surface area, the less a creature. Yeah, that's called. I think it's called the cube law, the cube square law. As the shape grows in size. Okay, it's because volume increases by cube and surface area increases by square. It's also why elephants have to cool off in a special way, because otherwise they just overheat. Because they literally are so massive that heat just builds up in this chunky body of theirs. I request that you imagine me dancing to the song in like slightly awkward ways for what the song actually is. Da, da, da. Dan, the man, the action Dan. Help! Takes a couple of minutes before he finally responds. Dan, I'm dying. She wasn't awake, was she? No! I'm coiled! I need help! I should crush you if I try to wake her. What? I'm kidding. XD. She is not a boa constrictor. I'm coming. I'm coming. Don't let her kill me! Seriously, I don't want to die. Why is Un such a fucking little scaredy cat? Every single time, this man just gets scared of things. I like being coiled. Gross. But like this. But I don't want it to be the first and last time. Actually, I think I do. Michael! Don't leave me here! Michael! Richard! This song hits me right in the gut. Ow! My stomach! Thanks, it's the anxiety. Danny and Zelda walking through the door. W-A-L-K-I-N-G. Zelda stays near the door while Danny walks over to us. She won't kill you. You'll be okay. You know, for how horny this fic is, why the fuck isn't there like a tail sprite for coiling a Like, come on! That's like the obvious thing to get. Danny puts his finger in his mouth and bends down next to Alia. What, Willie? He jams his finger inside of Alia's ear? You mean her oracle? Damn! It's dead. She shoots awake, her tail flinging me to the side and stiffens out straight as she screams. Danny! Danny is rolling on the floor laughing. I can't believe the men in this room died. He's finding this way more enjoyable than I am. are so gross. Sorry, you were killing Unahantu. What? She'll look over at me. I'm upside down against the side of the couch. Wouldn't it be funnier if he flipped the whole screen upside down to capture that vibe? I don't know. Are you okay? Taking a gulp of air. Oh, I need to get that fucking line back in my head. I can breathe. Wasn't that bad? Come on. Danny points to her and laughs loudly. Yeah, them coiled. Coiler. You're such a dirty coiler. I had him what? Danny is dying of laughter as he speaks. You opened the door, coiled him at your tail, then dragged him back inside and fell asleep. I'm so sorry, I was just sleeping. I commit sleep murder. It's fine. It's just who I am. Jesus. I roll upright, brushing myself off as best as I can. It's okay, I'm fine. Minus a few brain cells I lost from hypoxia. You didn't have any to begin with. I jokingly drop my jaw, pretending to fall over and die. Alia's face gets a snarky smile. Now look, new firewood. Penis? Morning wood? I shoot up out of actual fear she's being serious. Humans are not that flammable. They're mostly water, after all. It's difficult to heat, and the water doesn't even combust, so it's like kind of a lost cause. Booda boom, booda boom, booda boom. Wah 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 wah, wah 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 wah. Ma ma ba ba, ba ba ba. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, I'm bapping the keys with my little beans. Beans, beans. Beans. Bap. Bapping those beans. Bap-a-dee bap. Bappin' beans. Ba. I'm alive! Good, because if you're hungry, you better grab some leftover pizza before I eat it all. Oh man, that's cruel. You can't just eat a man's leftover pizza. Leftover pizza for breakfast. The rest of the morning, we spend time playing video games, chatting about random things. Weren't you going to the fair? We're getting ready for the fair. I was getting really excited about it. Danny's parents. It's Danny Phantom. It's almost like you four are on a double date. Dude, this reminds me of the of a Snook game when they're going to prom. You know, them all lined up and stuff. Zelda and Danny smile. Danny rubs the back of his head and Zelda scratches her cheek. Alia takes a Tilda head, looking down and patting it. The look on her face makes you unsure she likes or hates it. I gotta take a picture. Everyone line up. Mom, really? Oh, you'll thank me for all these pictures one day. It'll be cute. Come on, Dan. It's a great idea. Then he sighs and agrees to having his picture taken. We line up, getting close to each other. Oh yeah, dear, you look so tense. Breathe. He takes a deep breath, releasing it slowly and relaxing. We and I put our arms around each other. Brandy takes the picture and makes a couple of other positions and takes some more pictures. With 10 minutes of pictures taken, we can let us go. I'm gonna take a break and we're gonna get back to it. I want to do a little more before I stop. Man. I don't know what to say, man. Man! What am I supposed to say, man? What am I supposed to say, man? Maybe I'm thinking of Remington music. Am I around Remington that often that I would remember Remington music? Maybe it's Falador 2. Could be. Well, we'll play all these songs anyway. We need a new, fresh playlist. Some of that sexy RuneScape music to get us going. Because this game sure ain't gonna knock my socks off. I'm gonna go on a break, and I'll see you guys in like, say 5 minutes. I'm gonna stuff my face with some crackers or something. I don't fucking know.